My name is Racy Beiswitz. I'm here today with Mary Johnson, who is the founder of the blog It's a Marathon, and she's also a strength and conditioning and running coach. How are you today, Mary?
Good, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. So you were previously a rower at Fairfield University. How did you get involved in running?
So outside of college, I tried to continue the rowing thing, but there's a lot involved with rowing. You need a boat and oars and people and water. So I got frustrated with the fact that anytime I needed to row or wanted to row, I had to travel. So I thought, I don't know, I thought this was logical at the time, but I was like, I'm just going to run a marathon now. It seemed like a logical transition. And I signed up for my first one in 2010, and each time I ran one in 2010 and then 2011, and I was pretty close to qualifying for Boston. But I thought if I got a coach, maybe I could actually do it, and I did. I qualified in 2013, and I've kept training ever since, and it's been a bug, and it's now turned into a thing of my career.
Yeah, that's so awesome. So I also see that you've ran the New Haven Road Race multiple times. Can you tell us more about that? And you have a training program for it as well?
Yeah, so I've run it personally at least 5 or 6 times, either the 5K or the 20K. That's actually it's a good race because I started running that not when I was particularly fit. It was more of a hobby thing to do with my husband is from this area, and now it's turned from something that I just ran as a hobby race, and I felt like I was wanting to die, to I'm trying to race it and have a good time. So it's been a really fun transition, and it's kind of cool that I'm now coaching this group with McCurdy Train to help others complete their first 20K or half marathon or 5K. So we're doing meetups every week at the track in Hamden. There's also a weekly meetup in New Haven at Mactivity. So it's great to introduce the sport of distance running to those who've never seen it before. They thought they might not be able to do it because they don't know how to start.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I guess could you talk a little bit more about your blog and how that got started, what it's built up to?
Yeah, so my blog started as a hobby. I wanted to recap my race experience, and I just wanted to get my thoughts down on paper. I also at the time was raising money for a charity, and I thought if people were giving me money, I wanted to give them reports about how things were going and how my running was going, and that was in 2010, and over the past few years I just have kept updating my race recaps, and then I started talking a little bit about my training and speaking about injuries and just kind of going through the mental trials and tribulations that a normal runner would go through, and I'm very honest, and it's remained very much a part of me, and I write for myself, and I don't, if you've ever read my blog, I don't really leave much out, but that's kind of what's like I've remained true to who I am, and it's now, people have come to me asking for advice, for coaching help, so it's become definitely more than just a hobby at this point.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you've had to overcome a lot of personal injuries throughout your running career? Or?
Yeah, I've had, a few bone injuries, and I'm currently getting over one. It's been a bit of a saga, but I think when you're going through that kind of thing yourself, you're a bit more relatable on the other end. So I have helped a lot of clients and athletes get over their own injuries, or a lot of people will come to me coming off an injury and saying, I know you understand what it's like, and I completely do. And I also know what it's like to come back smart, and I also know what it's like to come back not so smart, because I've seen both sides. So I feel like I have a big amount of experience, unfortunately and fortunately, around injuries that therefore helps people. So it is a positive thing, even though it sucks while it's going on.
Yeah, for sure. So you originally weren't involved in like the fitness industry, strength, and you hadn't been a coach originally. What was your first job after college?
So after college, I was working in the fashion industry. I was doing marketing, and I was living in New York City. My last job was in Connecticut and Stamford, and but I knew that it wasn't right for me. It was fine, but I was ready to make a life change, and so I made the transition in 2015. I started interning at Ranfone Training Systems, and they brought me on as a full-time strength coach that fall, and I started doing the running coaching about 1.5 years ago. So it's been an evolution, but it's one that was very natural, and one that I knew I just really wanted to do and take my passion and help others.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here today. It was great to
Thank
talk
you.
with you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks.